Clap, clap, clap.
Do the Mario swing your arms from side to side. Come on, it's time to go. Do the Mario.
Yay, do the Mario. Thank you for the fitty bitties.
Thank you for the lift, my friend. Thank you very much indeed.
Brought the creature to the city as requested. Seems it left us a note. You received the Shapeshifter's Boon Ring. And a slightly slimy note. Thanks for getting me in. I owe you one. Well, we helped the ooze get in. Was that a bad thing for us to do? Nah, couldn't be. Now, I could use Disguise Self on myself. And then equip this ring for a plus 1d4 bonus to all checks. I wonder if I use Disguise Self on myself. Could I make myself look like myself, but without the veins sticking out and everything?
I know you're hurting, but it won't bring her back, will it?
Let's find out. No, it looks like the facial stuff is still there. Also, what the hell?
Can't give up now.
Why is my icon a close-up of Will's face?
By order of Lord Gortat, mutatis mutandis to the city must be surrendered.
Oh, I'm huge.
Normal citizens struggle with our and real people's broadsheet would care.
My friend's me. Let her go. Back off.
Well, it was worth a try. Especially since it's a free ritual action and all that.
Any complaint? Move along. I've got my hands full enough without gawkers.
What's going on?
My herd are dairy goats. I bet they're going to slaughter them, the poor things.
You must agree, this is ludicrous. How are we meant to survive without our livelihoods?
My husband's still in the outer city with the few cows we have left. How am I going to tell him we have to give them up?
So all the people that have business in the outer city are having trouble. Oh, the strange apple is here.
All livestock is now property of the Ducal Council for the duration. Failure to comply.
Well, I got him in. I
If
mean,
necessary, more severe punishment.
You're having a chuffing laugh.
We lost most of our herd to wolves on the way here.
My friend's me. Let her go.
We've got almost nothing left.
okay, before anything,
Take that.
we apparently have some people to talk to in camp.
I brought my own paring knife.
Ah, I'm allowed to try and talk to the cat now. Doesn't know anything about Yenna's mother's fate. DC 15, oh boy. Darn. Wisdom too low. Greetings, cat. She don't like me anymore. That's fine.
Go for a good meal.
I got someone that can help.
Excuse.
Oh, wait. I forgot to activate Speak with Animals first. There we go. There we go.
I'm just a cat. But please, talk to Yenna.
Why are you so scared?
Well, why are you so nosy?
Is Yenna mistreating you?
Yenna is my best friend. She's kind. Help her, not me.
May I pet you?
But please don't.
A cat that doesn't like to be pet? That makes no sense to me.
I brought my own pet.
Hey, good looking.
I brought my own.
These things have stayed interesting.
I don't trust this cat now. Sus. Sus, I say.
Carry me.
I made it back. I'm here. Thank the gods. Thank the gods.
What's everyone got to say about us entering Baldur's Gate proper?
The bustle here takes some getting used to. Crackling fire and a tresson for company is usually more my speed. Still, we must flow with the current we find ourselves in, however tumultuous it may be. If you've need of me, I'm glad to help.
Gods, this is the first time in 200 years I've seen these streets in the sunlight. You can forget just how much color there is in the world.
You alright there, Asteri?
Yes, of course. Obviously. Sorry, did you want something?
Asteri's getting all sentimental seeing colors for the first time in a couple hundred years.
Baldur's Gate. You know, I never quite believed I'd actually make it back. Wasn't until we got within reach of Worm's Crossing that it felt real. It's so strange. I don't remember much of it, yet I can't help feel like I know it. It feels like home.
It's good to be back.
I suppose it is. Though the chance to savor the moment might be brief, given all that still lies ahead of us. I may have to rely on your local knowledge to plug the gaps in my own mind. Hopefully, I'll remember more than I expect to.
Hopefully.
Welcome to the lower city, where Baldur's Gate truly comes alive.
This is the city proper, is it? I didn't expect it to be so outrageously ordinary.
Ah, I've had a lifetime's fill of watching little men buff themselves up with grand titles. I look forward to the day we show the Archduke that his tongue is not half so silvered as he thinks.
I agree. As do I, but we agreed to deal with Orin first.
We need all 3 stones to command the brain. It matters little in what order we obtain them, or how. Still, if you see sense in making an alliance, I won't question it. I'll just look forward to the inevitable breaking Gortash spoke of.
What do you think of his warning of the doppelganger in our camp?
It would be irritatingly true to form, would it not? A Harper learns to doubt, to peer through every smile, question every look. Eventually, you find what it is you fear, whether it is there or not. When we cannot know, we can only trust. But then, that is exactly what a traitor in our midst would say. Isn't it?
True. Have you thought any more about how we might find Minsk?
I have. And while I do not love my conclusion, that does nothing to change it. The Harpers are the city's best information network. With them out of action, we shall have to fall back on second best. 9 Fingers Keen.
Darn. Say that like I should know it or something.
Oh, if it does not, you have led a very virtuous life indeed. 9 Fingers Keen controls the guild, which in turn controls every criminal racket from Heapside to the High Hall. Nothing happens in this city that she doesn't hear of, sooner or later. How hospitable she will be to a Harper that comes begging to her Guildhall, we will find out. Perhaps I will let you do the talking.
I am good at talking. High charisma stat and all that.
I received a dispatch from the Grove. Life carries on there in our absence, just as nature intended. My chosen successor, Francesca, has proven to be a wise choice. Perhaps the wisest I ever made as Archdruid.
Don't downplay your achievements. The Shadow Curse would still hold sway if not for you.
One grand victory may not be enough to absolve a host of small failures. That is where true leadership lies. Not in winning a single vast battle, but in fighting 1,000 smaller ones. Making 10,000 difficult decisions. Finding balance where none seems possible. Day after day. I was all too eager to surrender my responsibilities towards the Grove. Perhaps I was never meant to be Archdruid. To be a leader.
Hey, you served the Grove well, and you found a good successor, it sounds like.
Still, though, I cannot help but wonder if there was more I could have done. Perhaps, Oakfather willing, I may yet have the chance someday. Forgive me. The Shadow Curse occupied me so entirely, and for so long, I almost missed the purpose it gave me. Now I must find a new one.
I'll say this, Halcyon, just the fact that you care this much and think you could have done better does make you a good leader. Because even if you did well, you always think, could have been better, man. Could have been better.
Keeping very well, I hope?
Come to bask in the glow of the Moon Maiden's sword?
They've got nothing new. What's in here? Nothing. A dusty old book. This book is all but crumbled to dust, making it impossible to read. You want to make an all-lady party with Lae'zel, Shadowheart, and Karlach. What class should you have to cover weaknesses that the other three have? I would say get some casting in there. Lae'zel and Karlach are both physical monsters, one being a barbarian, one being a fighter. Shadowheart brings in plenty of heals, being a cleric herself, so warlock, sorcerer, wizard, even a paladin can be fine. Oh, bard too, bard too. I would suggest something that can cast. You might just some utility would work really well, because Lae'zel and Karlach will pump out plenty of damage.
I brought my own paring knife.
Cat go purr.
It's good to be alive. All right. Listen.
Please. Please, don't look at me.
Don't look at me. Please, I don't want you to look at me. Is there any downside if you want to make a Dragonborn a caster? No. Not at all. Yeah, I would personally suggest a charisma caster with maybe some sleight of hand, like a sorcerer. Just so you have someone with high charisma, because you're not going to have the highest charisma stat out of the other three. And that'll help cover some of your out-of-combat proficiencies, so that you can talk to people and whatnot. Persuasion, intimidation, deception. That kind of thing. Right, Felogir's fireworks in the lower city. That's one thing I have to go to. There's also the shapeshifter in the camp problem. And at least for now, we don't know how to figure it out. Well, it's either the cat or the kid, like 100%. We just need a way to expose them. I feel like just outright killing the cat or the kid would be a bad thing to do, so we'll just let it play out until eventually it figures itself out. One of them will have a knife to our throat eventually, and then we'll figure out what to do from there. Withers, you got anything to weigh in on this?
Fate, dost thou require a new ally?
Where has Arabella gone?
The girl has left. She left me. Hast thou other business?
Okay, he didn't say anything new either. Alright then. And it seems like Mizora only wants to talk in camp at night when we're getting ready for a long rest, so we'll wait till later. Swiftly and harshly, not tolerated.
Help us. What do we do?
Alright, well, we helped the ooze get its way into the place here. Oh, I'm sorry, the strange apple.
This is for amateurs. That's what I was taught in the grotto.
For the stout and sturdy.
Those things can go wrong.
For perilous and profitable quests, Master Loroakan, the arcanist of Othkatla, the recluse of Ramaz's tower, seeks brave and enterprising individuals to delve treacherous temples and recover storied artifact, the Night Song, for preservation in Baldur's Gate. Only stout of heart and keen of mind need apply. Fame, glory, and incredible fortune assured.
Quite detailed.
Find the Night Song. Well, we've kind of figured that out already. Ooh, look at all these little dots. Talk to Gauntlet Devella in the Elf Song Tavern to investigate the murders. There's a murder target. Murder target, murder target. Speak with the bookseller at Sorcerer's Sundries. Speak with Loroakan. Investigate Felagir's fireworks and murder targets. Oh, and there's Cazador's palace is over there. Why is he in the lower city? Unless that's reaching the upper city by there. Okay, I guess we'll get I guess we'll get Jenna in here for the High Harper thing. Hey, Will, we're gonna have you take a sit down, and then we're gonna bring Jaheira in.
Let's talk. Are you sure? And just when things...
Yes?
Join me.
As you wish.
Jaheira approves. Alright, I don't think we've done any leveling with her at all. I think I like her normal outfit better. That's cool. Yeah, we haven't done anything with Jaheira yet.
Watch your elders and learn.
Druid, level 2. Circle of the Land for powerful magic that flows through the earth and binds all living things together. But why do that when we could be Circle of the Spores? I mean, maybe it's just me, chat, but Circle of the Land always felt like it's the not best druid subclass. Circle of the Moon gives you the nice wild shapes, and Circle of the Spores gets you the nice mushroom stuff. And Circle of the Land gets you the casting that's not as good as either of them, in my opinion. Alright, so we have a Circle of the Moon Druid anyway right now with Halsin, right? so let's spores it up. And I think we'll take a fairy fire. Instead of cure wounds, we'll take the healing word. Got some long strider. Time to do lots of level ups. There's not too much leeway in changing classes for laser. Technically, in this game, you can change any ally to any class if you want to. If you want to reshape Karlach into a wizard, you can for all the game cares. It's just, you know, if you want to keep them at least a little bit in how they're presented to you, then Karlach will be a barbarian in some respect, and Lae'zel will be a fighter in some respect. Beyond that, it's up to you. Spike growth is alright. I mean, we'll just gain, what, guidance, I guess? Feats. Ability improvements. Wisdom go up. Okay, yeah, so Ibrahim Chen, the way it works is Karlach, as Barbarian, will go Rage, take reduced damage, get up in people's faces as melee, and hit them hard, and probably get hard too. Lae'zel, as a fighter, will cover long distances and attack many times. Both of them very often more melee focused than ranged focus. You can make a fighter a ranged character for the most part if you want to. It's just not quite as good. Okay, maybe that. Yeah, it's not a big fan. Fungal infestation. Raise a mildewed, mold-encrusted zombie from a corpse. There we go. This is where Circle of the Spores Druid becomes fun. You get to start summoning things. Hell yeah. I'm gonna raise chat from the dead. Arise, my Twitch chat, awise! I get some nice fungal zombies. All right, 7. Okay, we got Light and Confusion for free. Conjure a woodland being. Hey, that's nice. Conjure minor elemental. Hey, that's nice too. All right. She can start getting more summonings. All right, next. Okay, new feat. I mean, probably just ability improve some more. I mean, it's either that, or we would take, like, Warcaster. Well, in normal D&D 5e, summoning minions is concentration. But I suppose a change was made here so that there wasn't so goddamn many concentration spells. Which, thank you for that. That's all I can say. See, the problem I have with gaining +2 in an ability is that I only need 1 more wisdom point to get her to 20, to the break point. So maybe I take... Not Sentinel. Resilient. Gain +1 to Wisdom to 20, and gain proficiency in Wisdom saving throws. That's a little better. That'll get us to 20 Wisdom and everything. Okay, level 9. Definitely want the big Conjure Elemental. Big Conjure Elemental. orc skin also being concentration on top of being nerfed. Ugh. Ugh. It's so bad. Enhanced sleep, yeah. Enhanced sleep is ritual outside of combat. New class features, improved wild strike, yay! Spreading spores. While symbiotic entity is active, you can create a cloud of spreading spores, which does 2d8 necrotic. Seed an area in deadly spores that deal 2d8 necrotic damage per turn to all creatures that inhale them, except you and your allies. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. That's really strong. Wild shape, Dilophosaurus. Hey, with corrosive spit that dissolves AC. Nice wild shape. Okay, Chihira is now leveled up. Why does she still have a warding bond on her? Must be a visual bug from when she was actually in the party.
Work to be done.
Apparently, borderless window causes some performance issues in the game, so potentially part of your Act 3 woes. There's no way it can be that much of an issue. I can certainly try just going regular full screen and seeing if that changes anything. Here we go, Traveler's Chest. Go by type, I guess. Let's get her some equipment, shall we? Actually, maybe going by value is easier. I should definitely just do this by type. Okay, let's start with a nice hat. Huh, I have surprisingly few hats to wear. It's also possible that a lot of hats that would be good on her, I'm just wearing on someone else. Helmet of Arcane Acuity would work for her. Okay, a shirt. She has proficiency in medium armor, so I can get her any solid medium armor piece. So I guess just this breastplate +2 is fine. Okay. Cloak. We have not much in the way of cloaks. Oh, hey, Cloak of Displacement, I want to put on Shadowheart to turn her into a giga tank. Disadvantage on attack rolls is pretty hot. It's pretty hot. I guess sure, if she gets a poison off, why not? Hey, how about some gloves and some boots? Looks like we don't got much in the way of boots and gloves either, jeez. With unarmed strikes. I wonder, would unarmed strikes count for when attacking in wild shape form? What do you think, chat? Would it? Because if it does, then yeah. Otherwise, I don't really have anything that's particularly good to wear anyway, so should be fine. Should be worth testing. Gloves. Yeah, like the Abyss Beckoners are neat and all to give your summons resistance, but it's such a terrible idea. Driving them mad. How's about telekinesis gloves? Okay, jewelry. Jewelry. I don't know, man. How about the concentration ring, I guess? Ring of Exalted Marrow, why not? And necklace. For now, how about just the voice of the circle necklace? Ranged option, Bow of the Banshee. There we go, now she is equipped.
I've got a long road ahead.
Kitted!
Light on my feet.
Stench of death on this guy. Oh boy. Gross.
Come to have a go. Give it your best shot.
An air of decay hangs over the stooped beggar's form. The smell of rot. The smell of death.
Why is a zombie
Go
walking
first.
around?
Then you can hit me.
Usually people pay me to not hit them.
Tried that once. They took the gold and hit me anyway. Better this way. I'll still leave with gold in my pockets. So, you having a go or not?
Yeah, I'm not gonna hit you.
Then move. Let someone else have a go. This is what happens to troublemakers.
It's got undead fortitude, yeah. Not much of a beggar. Definitely a zombie. Our city sewers, is that not where our man is? Ew, poo-poo water.
That's curious.
Curious indeed. This probably goes to the ball place. We'll go there a little later. Wait. Doesn't tell us where this is. Okay. Just imagine a squelch every time he gets hit. All I know is I don't want to put my hands on the grossness. Okay, must be up above me then. I need to go. Oh, look, they're training. How cute. Basilisk Gate Barracks.
Take her to a doctor. My friend's knee. Let her go. Fuck off.
I'm sorry, but she wants to be 9 figures keen. She believes the guildmaster might have a lead on how to... Oh, the guildmaster. That's who I need to talk to. Duh.
Not turning a blind eye.
Don't distract me. It's all I can do to stay balanced.
This one of the Blaze Porter's infamous punishments?
Yes. I stole a purse from the evidence room. It was stupid, and I swore to Blaze Porter I'd never do it again. Ever. I have to stand on one leg until she believes me.
Your flaming fist. How dare you steal from people you're supposed to protect?
I'm sorry, all right? It was the spur of the moment. And I'm sorry. She'd look into it.
Much to ask.
Her name is Baldur.
About time. The Manic assured me a builder would come around a 10-day ago, and hold it. You're not the builder. Which means I've got no use for you.
Why you need a carpenter so bad?
Hooligans at the Mermaid have been using my shutters for target practice. And that's not the half of it. I've had to replace the same window 3 times now, not to mention the mess they've made of my front door. Now either you learn to fix my broken shutters, or you wag your tongue elsewhere.
Asked me to come here.
Hey, Nutty Case Lane. What's up?
Yes. I mean, no. I mean...
Are you drunk? Is that what this is?
Of course not. Simply tell me why you're here.
How many times do I need to say it? You sent word about a lead, said that I should come see you about it.
Of course, madam. Let me just... Forgive me. Why are you here?
Is this some kind of sick joke? Do you have any idea what I've been through these past few days?
What's going on here?
My daughter Vanra, my little girl, she's missing. This stupid, useless fist said she had a lead, but she must have been stuck in Dream Mist or something.
Madam, tell me. You said... she was... taken from a tavern?
You catch the barest tendrils of magic coiled around the flaming fist.
Yes, the blushing mermaid down by the docks I told you 100 times. Why aren't you listening?
Arcana. Let's examine the flaming fist. DC 18. We've got a +9 to 12. Nice roll.
Someone or something has tampered with her memory.
What were we discussing?
Happening? I feel like I'm going mad.
Someone's tampered with the flaming fist's memory.
Nonsense. I'm fine. Madam, tell me why you're... here, and I will assist.
God, you're right. Something's wrong with her. Can you help me? I've no family, and Vanra's father isn't around. The flaming fist was my last resort. I'm so afraid. I'm so tired. I've been looking night and day everywhere I could.
I'll help you find your daughter.
You will? Thank you. I haven't slept or eaten since she disappeared. I'm terrified something has happened to her. Her name is Vanra. She's 7 years old and has red hair, like me. We were in the Blushing Mermaid when she was taken. Just up by the docks.
You must have some witnesses, surely.
Of course. The front of house, Bosun Gannet was there, and the owner of the Blushing Mermaids, Captain Grizzly. Neither lifted a finger to help me look. It was awful.
Was anyone else with you?
No, unless you count a couple of old drinking mates at the next table. But they'd be no help. They barely remember their own names. I was sober, though. I swear. I stop in the maid for a drink sometimes. But it was only a quick one.
I'll head over.
Thank you. I'll head home. Can't stand being around these idiots any longer. Come find me the moment you hear anything.
Whoa, she just phased right through that door.
I apologize for the hassle that woman caused. Such time wasters and troublemakers are a plague on the Flaming Fist.
Blaise Portier is perfectly fine. She's simply under tremendous pressure. There's nothing to worry about.
Uh-huh.
Let's see what Portier has to say. She claims she looked.
Damn, she got a fuck ton of HP on her. I'm guessing she's a paladin? Or a fighter.
Cooking as fast as I can. Those fists have got bottomless bellies, I swear.
Food.
Not turning a blind eye.
Okay, so is there something wrong with this particular quest marker?
Don't do a damn thing.
Failure to comply will result in
Because this is clearly not the Guildhall.
Soldier. Hey.
Karlach, punch this man.
Come to have a go.
An air of
Gold first. Then you can hit me.
Sniff the air, expand your senses. Try to identify the smell. Oh. Barbarian perception.
Beneath his ragged clothing, you catch a glimpse of rotten flesh, more than any living being could sustain. This man is a zombie.
I'm shocked. Isn't this cheating if you're already dead?
I'm not dead. Just got a bit of nerve damage. So, you having a go or no?
You having a go? Pretty cheap price to allow someone to beat you up.
Charge too much, people hit you harder. Then they take the gold back. Besides, I've taken enough punches for free. At least this way, I get paid something. So, you having a go or not?
All right, 15 gold. Give him a punch.
Changed your mind? Offer still there? Go on.
It will not let me. Oh, wait, it's because Karlach has no gold on her. Duh. Hold on. Here, Karlach. A little bit of fun money for you. All right, give him your best shot.
Changed your mind? Changed your mind?
What?
Changed your mind?
Fuck you! Stealing my money?
Come on, Karlach. Show him
No freebies! Interference with Flaming Fist property will be dealt with swiftly.
Back for more? I don't mind. So long as you're
Well, we got our freebie. I gave him a little money to let Karlach hit him. You know, I wonder if you're a monk and just beat the fuck out of him with a super punch, can you just kill him outright?
Very well. And you want to take that from us?
15 gold to punch me. Are you sure? You say as you muscles bulge and tighten.
I didn't see her make no trouble. I don't like this. I don't like the look in some of their eyes.
Much of it, but they should.
One blow, and she drops like she's dead. Well, maybe she is.
The citizen is unconscious and won't be waking up anytime soon.
Okay, well, she's not dead. Stormshore Tabernacle. All right. What's in the tabernacle? Vicar Humbletoes.
Your patron may not enjoy you shopping around the divine, Warlock. It bothers me none. Be welcome, child of faith.
Oh, he knows I'm a warlock just from a glance.
How may I serve you this day?
Who are you?
I am Vicar Humbletoes, guardian of the Stormshore Tabernacle. I keep the peace in this sacred place and guide those in need.
What can I do here?
Here, clerics may commune with their gods, and even hear their responses, if they are so favored. I am also granted the power to provide holy resurrection through sales of revivification scrolls.
Chat, why does this man have your hair? Are holy items available here for purchase?
Of course, my child. Within limits. Behold my wares.
Behold! The Reviving Hands. When you heal a creature, it gains the effect of Blade Ward. Revive a creature, it gains the effect of Death Ward. It also gives you Revivify. Mantle of the Holy Warrior gives you Crusader's Mantle evocation spell. Concentrate! Radiate a holy power that emboldens nearby allies. Their weapon attacks deal an additional 1d4 radiant damage. The Sacred Star. Radiant Strike. On a hit, inflict 1 turn of radiating orb on the target. Sanctified Weapon. Undead creatures struck by this weapon are possibly turned. Tenacity. And it comes with Dawnburst Strike. Deal additional radiant damage equal to your proficiency bonus. On a hit, light erupts around you in a 3-meter area. Enemies in the light must succeed a DC 13 Constitution saving throw or be blinded for 3 turns. It's pretty solid. Pretty solid indeed. Thing is, this is all cleric stuff, right? And I don't know about you, but I think most of my cleric stuff I have on Shadowheart is pretty darn good. Although, these are really nice gloves compared to what she has currently. These gloves are pretty damn good. Now, revive is from death, right? Yes. Not just aiding them when they're down. We'll think about this. We'll think about this till later. Statue of the Gods.
This altar isn't dedicated to a single god, but instead acts as a conduit to many. Your god is one of many, and in this place you sense a spark of its mighty divine flame.
What's inscribed on the altar?
It reads, "Show your devotion with an offering in your god's name. Blessings may follow."
Let's seek the wisdom and judgment of the gods of balance and ambiguity.
The gods are ready to receive your donation.
Bard, god of war, and lord of honorable battle. Yeah, that's not what we do. How about Tekelemvor? Oh, look at this. It wants an actual donation. I'm real curious about what I can get out of this. I mean, what does it give me is the question, really. That's the big thing. If I knew what it gave me, I'd be happy to do it. Or decide on it. Here, have some water. How's that?
Your offering is accepted, but more evidence of devotion is required.
How about
the
light and
gods are
justice?
ready to receive your joyful
Bahamut,
donation.
Corellin, Elistray, Garl, Glittergold, Ilmater, Lathander, Mileki, Moradin, and Yondala. No Selûne.
Shield our people from the depredations of the absolute heretics.
This altar isn't dead. Your god is one of
What about
many.
the Dark
And in
Ones?
this, the gods are ready to receive your sacrifice.
Grumsh One Eye, god of the Orcs. Ladagwar, the Exile, deity of the Duergar. Lolth, the Drow Queen. Talos, the Storm Lord. Tiamat, and Shar. Ah, yes, let's get a blessing of Shar. Statue of Mistra.
You see an altar dedicated to Mistra.
Read the words.
Mistra, mother of all magic, is the patron of wizards and often called upon by other spellcasters as well. She's said to be a jealous goddess. Even though you do not follow her, you feel her power resonating from the statue. She is the one true spell at the heart of all spells. The weave could not be in better hands.
Speaking of Mistra... Oh, there's a statue of Selûne over there. Just one of the big four, I guess. Okay. Fair enough. Speaking of Mistra, let's get Gale in here and have him gawk at the statue of Mistra. Also ask him, you were banging that and you were unsatisfied? What the fuck is wrong with you, Gale?
Hey, soldier. Really? Oh, fuck.
Where's Tiamat? She's in the overall God statue prayer thing, where you can pray to the evil gods there. Tiamat is in that list, along with Shar and Lolth and Grumsh and all kinds of other bad gods. Not necessarily evil, but at least dark gods.
You see an altar dedicated to Mystra.
Whatever you want with this idol, I prefer we make it quick. Not sure I'm comfortable catching Mystra's eye, even if it is made of stone.
I was wondering what Gale would say. You don't want to make an offering or a prayer.
Trust me. It'll take a lot more than a few gold pieces and some fervent thoughts to convince Mystra to break her silence. On my account, at least. Commune with her as you see fit. I've no wish to stand between you and any inspiration she might deign to offer.
Ah, I see. Gale's like, yeah, she'll probably help you out, but I'm not on that list anymore. People to help.
You see an altar dedicated to Selûne. An inscription reads, "Let all who worship the changing tides of life and knowledge feel the blessings of Selûne. Trust in the purity of my light. See the constancy in its inconstancy, and you will be guided aright. Your scholarship of religion tells you no more."
No, my religious knowledge. Hold on, Shadowheart, do you know more about Selûne?
I feel the chill gaze of the Moon Maiden upon you. Selûne welcomes you. An inscription reads, "Trust in the purity of my light. See the constancy in its inconstancy, and you will be guided aright." As a moon-bathed cleric, this is your moment to bask in her lunar light and imbue your spirit with her majesty and grace.
Neat.
No rest for the wicked, I see.
Gale, you go talk to Mr. Statue right now.
Mystra's idol stands before you as silent as the goddess herself. You're not sure what you expected. After all, she's not deigned to speak with you for some time. If your refusal to detonate the orb did not get her attention, perhaps pursuing the crown will. But until then, it seems you are on your own.
Right, what now?
Gale's not even allowed to make an offering. That's pretty interesting.
At least let us take her to a doctor. That's my friend's niece. Let her go. Back off.
An ornate wooden hatch, you say? Ah, he doesn't want us snooping around down there. Maybe we'll snoop around down there later. While we have Gale in the party, I'm kind of interested in continuing this Wizard of Waterdeep thing.
People don't always know their own minds.
I want to go to Sorceress Sundry's
He'll manage. There's nothing that man can't.
for multiple reasons, such as buying stuff.
What do I think of Lord Gortash's still watch? Well, I am so glad you asked, Edward.
Oh yeah, one sec.
Mr. Needle.
Now, I'm going to try running this in full screen instead of borderless window real quick and see if that improves anything or not in terms of gameplay smoothness.
How fascinating. Now, I must say, this
The answer is a resounding no. Back to borderless full screen then. Or borderless window, I guess. Borderless! Ran the exact same either way. Oh, I gotta go down to get there. Alright.
We're lost, aren't we?
I'm on a mission. I know where I'm going. We're going down. Down to the Sorcerer's Sundries. Yeah, Act 3 is clearly got its issues.
No one to threaten. Daddy.
Oh, maybe going down wasn't the way we needed to go to get here. Pile of ashes.
Shouldn't go wandering in dark alleys. Very dangerous hobby. Gets people killed.
Oh, but surely we're safe with one of Nine Fingers' big strapping boys to protect us. That's her sigil on your ring, is it not?
Eyes to yourself, elf.
Oh, well, this works. Intimidation. I'm here to see Nine Fingers. Get in my way and you'll lose more than your ring finger. Intimidation proficiency, you say? Yes, quite.
No need for violence, friend. Just doing my job. People think they can sneak past me. Fists, adventurers, journalists. Gotta be on me guard. Come, I'll take you to the Guildhall. Nine Fingers is inside.
Well, I was going to go to Sorcerer's Sundries, but this works too.
In you go. Before I change.
Yeah, the performance issues is like the game is wavering between 40 and 60 FPS here in Act 3. And as far as I know, there's not much I can do about that. We're just going to have to hope for a performance patch, which Larian said they're working on. Mole! Holy shit, she's not dead!
We're all on the same side.
Wow, look who it is. Glad to see you in the city. Hope you found plenty of coin in Ketherick's coffers. Ready to do some business?
It's good to see you again. What are you up to this time?
I've got a few ideas. I'll be running this whole place in no time.
We have completed Find Mole. Well, didn't you know it? Not only alive, but thriving, climbing the ranks of the Guildhall.
Ready to do some business?
How'd you escape Moonrise?
I survived the hells when Elturel fell. Compared to that, slipping out of Moonrise was child's play.
It's this guild business you're running here.
Sure is. We work for Fetcher, handling what you might call pre-owned goods. Talk to Sticky. He'll cut you a deal.
Happy hands.
Ready to do some business?
Trade. She don't got much for me.
Don't bug me. I'm making plans. Big plans, see?
That all the stuff I sold her? Maybe. A little bit. One or two things.
Fetcher isn't himself, so I'm running the shop. You buying or selling?
Maybe a bit of both. What you got? Shade Slayer Cloak. Stealthy critical. While hiding, the number you need to roll a critical hit while attacking is reduced by 1. It's good. That is good. We'll buy that. It's not that expensive either. $6.48. I'll take it.
Sometimes stuff we sell comes back around to us again. So watch yourself. Got me?
That's cute, kid.
See anything you like? Let's talk price.
Right. Which crew are you with? Bellbreakers? The Children of Hor?
The names ring familiar. 2 of the many crews that make up the guild. a loose collective with ties to every criminal enterprise in the city's underworld.
Neither. I run with a crew called the Worm Skulls. Worm Skulls rule.
Can't say I've heard of you. Spare me the story behind the name. I'm sure it's very scary. Fair warning, the Guildmaster wants no fraternizing with the Zentarim. They're here to work, not share war stories. They won't be much use to us if they're drinking and dicing when the Stone Lord kicks the door down.
Stone Lord, who's that?
The latest challenger to the Guild's position, but probably the first one to actually make us sweat. He came out of nowhere and ate up half our turf in a 10-day.
Damn.
So if you're speaking to the Guildmaster, maybe step soft around the topic.
See anything you like? Let's talk price.
Eat up half your turf in a short period of time. That's impressive.
If it's Uktar you're after, he's in with the Guildmaster. Not even Nine Fingers Keen can escape the great balancing of guild books.
At the end of the day, it doesn't matter whether you're a good person, a bad person, a criminal, or a hero. The accountant is the one that has all the power.
I'm sorry, sweetie pie. I don't do requests. But toss me a few coppers, and I'll shoot you a saucy wink across the bar.
I'm enjoying your current songs.
I could smell the good taste on you the moment you walked over here. Maybe I'll even throw in that saucy wink for free.
Saucy wink. It's great.
You won't find much fun here today. Guildmaster's battened down the hatches till the Stone Lord problem's dealt with.
See anything you like? Let's talk price. See anything of yours? No, you didn't.
Severn.
Before you ask, I ain't got none of that plum Prosecco. Now, what can I get you, newcomer?
What do you have?
Beverages of distinction, or in some cases, extinction, if you ain't careful. How you feeling today? Lucky?
Sure, let's see the liquor list. Drunken Cloth. While drunk, you have advantage on Constitution saving throws, and you gain temporary hit points equal to your Constitution modifier at start of the turn. Wow, that's pretty fucking solid. Yeah, and a really nice Drunken Master thing. If it wasn't equal to Constitution mod, it might be a little better, but still.
Bare hands.
Don't mind the ladies' court. Just a game we play. Figuring how we'll kill you if you cross 9 fingers.
Bare hands, huh?
Bare hands.
Ah. You're funny, that's cute. That being said, she's strong. Quite strong. Look at that. Level 11.
A charm, of course. And then you'll do it yourself.
No distractions, mate. Nine Fingers has me watching over Pierre Priss here. Wants her friends in Parliament close, with this new Duke making moves.
You did not see me. A peer of the Parliament openly walking the Guildhall would sell a few copies of Baldur's Mouth, I expect.
Cornelia Vanthumper. Alright, time to talk to the guild matron. Nine Fingers Keen. And Uktar.
It's an orphanage, Uktar. What would you have me do? Seize their toys as payment?
Well, they failed to pay tribute. We should withdraw our protection, at the very least.
And cede more ground to the Stone Lord? You're not suggesting I yield a single inch of the city, my city, to this cult?
We already look weak. If you're seen to be forgiving debts...
I didn't say forgive. Seize the building. Arm any children old enough. If they protect what's mine, we'll consider that a start on what's owed.
Yes, Guildmaster. Excuse me? This is a private council.
Keep your underpants clean, Uktar. We're playing host to a hero. You owe me a gold piece, grandmother. When I heard you died out in the wilderness, I made an offering at Kellenvor's well.
Of gold? Oh, I did not know I meant so much to you, Guildmaster.
No, I'm terribly sentimental. Case in point, I've just let a harper walk through my Guildhall, noticeably unholed. Because I'm curious about why you're here and who it is you've brought with you.
Oh, you know me, just exploring the local sewer life.
Thinking about moving in? I have some lovely, lightless cells I could show you.
We won't tax your hospitality too long, Nine Fingers. I'm searching for Minsk of Rashomon.
A big name, that. Such information does not come cheap, High Harper. Not in normal times. Of course. Seeing as these are not normal times and we're all such good friends, I'll do better than tell you where he is. I'm bringing him here as we speak. Or parts of him, at least. I gave no orders about the condition of his corpse.
What treachery is this, Nine Fingers? Have you thrown in with the Absolute too?
Against my own city. Careful. You're in very real danger of hurting my feelings. It's Minsk who's found his faith with Faerun's newest god. And a new name with it. The Stone Lord.
Ah.
Lies.
What makes you think he's joined the Absolute? Maybe he just doesn't like thieves.
I considered that. But there's a pattern to his strikes. An intent. In his short reign, the Stone Lord and his crew have earned a reputation. Pure brutality. No survivors. And where he mows my people down, this ripe little cult takes root. But not for much longer. We have word on where he plans to hit next. And he'll find us ready to hit back this time.
Nine Fingers. Estelle. Call off your ambush, tell us where he is, and we'll handle this.
We? I heard what happened to your harpers, Jaheira. I'm sorry, but this fight's too big for you alone.
Now, I'll say the exact same thing I said when I first saw Jaheira. If Minsk is half the man that he was at the end of Baldur's Gate 2, this should not be a fight. It should be Minsk on a brisk summer's walk, enjoying the flowers, with lots and lots of blood splattered on them. Because, to remind everyone, at the end of Baldur's Gate 2, your characters could be, like, level fucking 40. We can handle this, trust us.
I don't let trust tie my hands. That's why I sit in this very fine office. The Stone Lord's fate is sealed. We have a bigger war to fight. I'd rather turn our talk to that, but if you need a moment, Jaheira, well, you've earned that much. My Guildhall is open to you. Have a drink, Jaheira. Have a rest. Just leave well enough alone. It would be a shame for the city to lose 2 of its heroes in one day.
Here, let me Google it. Baldur's Gate 2 level map. Okay. Levels beyond 8 million XP. The main campaign can't be reached without mods. At 8 million XP, that would put you at... depending on your class, if you are... well, let's just go with Minsk. Because he's a ranger. That would put him at... level 35. A fighter or barbarian would get to level 40 with that. So, like I was saying, if Minsk is half the man he used to be, he should be perfectly fine at dealing with an ambush.
Keep the Harper out of trouble. Just because I don't want to kill her, doesn't mean I won't. Beyond that, be welcome. Be merry. Is there something you require of a humble guildmaster?
Ran into some of your thugs, the Rivington Rats.
Oh, did you enjoy the encounter?
Well, they're all pretty dead.
Am I supposed to swear vengeance? I heard they'd grown a little indiscreet. The rats usually keep a lid on their nastier notions, but with the Stone Lord business distracting me, some are starting to test the leash. All the more reason to be rid of the cult quickly, so I can remind my crews it's not a leash round their necks if they cross me. It's a noose.
Cute. Any info?
Knowing what I know usually comes at a cost. But let's say we'll put it on your tab.
How do you and Jaheira know each other?
We've crossed paths over the years. 2 hands trying to steer the city. Just not always in the same direction. Ugh, can't stand Harpers as a rule, but Jaheira's the exception. She's only really half a Harper at most.
You mean that as a compliment? I am sure.
The same way I'm not just the lowly thief, vagabond, and murderer the Watch and peers would paint me as. I happen to be a fine singer, too.
How is it you know so much about the cult of the Absolute and its leaders?
Simple enough. After Jaheira warned me and then disappeared, I went nosing into the cult for myself. I could bore you with the details. How I found evidence of Gortash's projects, traced him to Orin the Red, and made a safe bet there was some dried-out old necromancer to round out the 3. Because it's always the dead, bloody 3. Has been half-gods who can't help but make their irrelevance everyone else's problem.
There's more to it than just the dead 3.
Oh. You've got some juicy little tidbit I haven't heard yet.
Sure, why not? We could call this a nice information exchange.
Huh. It seems like my intelligence on you was patchy at best. That's annoying.
So, what do you plan to do?
I had no intention of leaving my city in the Dead Three's hands. Definitely not leaving it to some slimy shit that doesn't even have hands.
Illithids
So,
have hands.
As long as you can keep a lid on what's growing inside you, we're allies. Until you can't, and we're not. Simple enough, I reckon. Now, war to be fought. You need anything?
What can I do to help you?
Keep me from having to kill the Harper. Which means keeping out of the Guild's way, all right?
Wonderful.
All right, let's get back on the Minsk topic. Call off your ambush.
No begging? Not even a snotty little please? It's almost like you don't know who you're talking to. The order's been given. It's done. So I hope you know another tune, because I am getting bored of this one.
Well, this is certainly annoying of her to make this into such a big deal. Well, why do I need the guild? How about we just finish off that?
You have. But don't be so quick to bat away a helping hand. You find few enough of them in this city. The Flaming Fist can be bought. The Harpers are scattered, and the Parliament of Peers, well, they're just generally too inbred to be useful. The Absolute's at our gate, and the Guild are the only ones truly standing against it.
Fair.
Knife. A hot one, I think.
Let's see. You're a rogue. Uncanny dodge, stealthy, 20 dex. You're a rogue. Now, most definitely, if I wanted to, I could probably just kill everyone here. It would just be a big pain in the butt.
What? Lady AQ still playing that game? I don't have one ready.
Aw, I was enjoying the game of them talking about how they want to kill me. Yeah, this would be quite the fight to fight our way out of this.
Careful around the Steel Watch. The old guard gave Thieves a slap on the wrist, but those bolted bastards will rip off the whole damn arm.
What's the point in paying the guild for protection when they've pulled back all their crews? There's a bloody army coming.
There's little point in pressing Nine Fingers further. She means what she says. But we swore no vows. She won't tell us where to find Minsk. Someone else in her Guildhall will. We need to be swift.
Where do you suggest we begin?
I suppose we must greet the local wildlife. Guildhall is awash with ale-scented gossip at the best of times. These days, they have nothing but the Stone Lord to talk about.
Alright, fair enough.
What are you having?
Oh, some gossip.
Around here, silence is golden, mate. Best remember that.
Damn.
Now, what can I get you?
It was worth a try. Worth a try.
It's Uktar you want.
You are not known to me. For supplies, seek the bugbear. To trade trinkets, the fetcher's brats. I am Uktar, duly elected guild bursar, and I will not have my time wasted.
Ooh, aren't you important?
Is that what Nine Fingers was doing earlier? Wasting guild time with this Stone Lord business?
You might say so. I could not possibly comment.
I sense there is no love lost between the two of you.
I need not love to serve. You have a point you wish to make?
The quicker I deal with the Stone Lord, the quicker Nine Fingers gets back to business.
I have not come so far by indulging in petty disputes. But I am open to transactions of mutual benefit. I am interested in gaining access to vaults beneath the counting house. I'd pay well for keys to those vaults, provided said vaults are not emptied prematurely, of course. I suspect that what you seek might also be found beneath the counting house. I tell you this only as a matter of mutual interest.
She plans to ambush Minsk at the counting house. But what the hells would he want there?
What you do with that information is a matter for yourself. Now, back to the vault keys. Do we have business to conduct?
I have no keys to sell right now.
Until you do, then.
Interesting. Well, that gives us some info on where we need to go. Uktar, Guild Bursar, revealed that Nine Fingers' plan was to ambush Minsk at the city's counting house. We need to get there first.
The Guild's no army, however tough they act. Just 20 different thieving crews come to hide behind Nine Fingers' skirts. You can get near anywhere in the city from here without seeing daylight. Once you don't mind the tangy smell of sewer.
Thanks, but no thanks.
Look now, the Guildmaster's little hunt is bringing all sorts of new faces out of the woodwork.
Tangy, yeah, it's an acquired taste. Perception failed on what? Something over here, clearly.
What's that?
Tarnished ring. A cheap ring marred by rust in a thin patina of neglect.
Bit of a letdown, this place.
Go on. Technically, I'm supposed to be on watch.
Maybe that's why this Stone Lord is pushing so hard. He wants Keen's underroads all to himself.
Maybe.
I know times are tough, but this crowd could mingle a bit, eh? We're all on the same side.
Sometimes you just want to chat and have a good time. I'm honestly surprised that Mole's just carrying on business as usual.
Remember, No distracting the Zent. We want them sharp if the Stone Lord comes calling.
Tot Thistlebog.
Guy. He's all riled up. Best you do go away.
Very worse than any fucking stone.
Go away. Go on. Get out here.